Any idea, students? Yes, please. Everyone, take the book. Okay. Keep the calculator and start. Try to find the distance. Start calculating the value of d, small d. Small d denotes the distance between the two metal spheres. Okay. Try to calculate and get me the answer. Okay. Gokul has been said minus 14.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Gokul, the answer what you said is correct, but I think the negative sign you won't get. Okay, just check out why you don't get that negative sign there. But you have got, but it shouldn't. The answer is expressed in terms of positive. Just check out why is that answer is expressed in positive. So which is the formula you're going to use to find the distance between that? Make use of Coulomb's law. Okay, make use of Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law says that F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 divided by d square. Okay, instead of R we shall take d square, or else if you are taking R itself, not a problem, you can take it as R also, as D also. Okay, so here I'm sharing the formula. See, from Coulomb's law, the formula comes out to be F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 divided by d square. Okay, your job is very easy. See, what I'm going to do is just substitute the value of F. F is nothing but what? It is 0.2, right? Next, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught value is nothing but no need of calculating and all. It is direct value take out 9 into 10 to the power 9. Okay. So 9 into 10 to the power 9. Take out the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught as 9 into 10 power 9. Next, Q and Q2 already they have given divided by d square. We need to calculate d square. So take out the d square on the left hand side. Move that f on the right hand side and give the get the answer of d. Very simple numerical. Just try to get the answer. Yes, Gokul, it's the same formula. What you said. The square if the distances gives. Just a minute. Yeah. The square if the distance gives 144 into 10 to the power of minus 4. Okay, fine. It is almost correct. What you said. Just express that value. Take out the square root of 144 there. How much you are going to get? Tell me. Okay, 12 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That comes out to be 0.12 meter, I think, right? Correct, Gokul? 0.12 meter, right? Okay. First of all, okay, 10 to the power, what you said is 12 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, correct. So 12 into 12 centimeter, the answer is, so if you convert in terms of meters, it comes out to be 0.12 meter. Yeah, correct. What about others? See here, as I have said in the starting itself, in the beginning of the chapter itself, when I'm doing the Coulomb's law, see, even though if the value of the charge what they have given is negative, you need to consider as positive itself. Why is that? Because always we are going to take the magnitude of charges, right? So when I take the magnitude, when I consider the magnitude, I think you are aware of this magnitude, right? So even though if it is negative, if you write magnitude, it becomes positive, it is considered as positive. Okay, so hence q2 what they have given is, it is minus 0.8 microcoulomb. So hence if I consider the magnitude of q1 q2, so the q2 also comes out to be as positive 0.8 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Okay, so see here I'm displacing the steps. So zero point 0.2 is equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 0.4 into 10 to the power of minus 6 into 0.8 into 10 to the power of minus 6 divided by d square, right? So take out the d square on the left hand side, move that 0.2 on the right hand side, get the answer. Yes, I did get the answer from others except Gokul. How about others? Yes, Hafiz, Srujan, Meghana, Meenakshi. Say I'm going to unmute. I'm going to unmute you people. You need to get the answer, or else you can come voluntarily and you can post the answer in the chat section. Yes. What about Kirtana? Kirtana, what is the answer? What is the answer you got? Yes, Meghana 144 square. Okay, 144 square is nothing but 12. Okay. How about others? Yes, Harshita V. Yes, Martin. Yes, Meghana 12. Meenakshi 12 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Yes, correct. I didn't get the answer from Martin. Okay, see here, the d square comes out to be 14.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Okay, so that comes out to be d is equal to 14.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3, square root of 14.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3, right? So in order to make that simpler, what we are going to do is shift that decimal point. 14.4 can be written as 144 into 10 to the power of minus 4, right? So that becomes easier. So when you take out the square root, what happens? The square root of for 144 is 12, and the 10 to the power of minus 4 becomes 10 to the power of minus 2. Okay, so hence the answer get reduces to, I mean, the answer can be expressed as 0.12 meter. So this is the value of d. Okay, so next what they have said is, after finding the distance, both the metal spheres are brought into contact. Okay, correct. They have said that both the metal spheres are brought into contact. So now tell me what happens if you make the two metal spheres when it is brought into contact. What happens to the charges? What happens when the two metal spheres are brought into contact? Does the charges remain the same, or it gets I mean, it gets redistributed? What? Okay, just a minute. I'm getting a reply. Let me see. Okay, Gokul, point 4 minus 8. It changes. It becomes minus zero point 0.4 divided by 2. Okay, so see here, I'm going to explain that. See, what happens is, when you make the two charges, they are brought into contact. So what happens? The charges get redistributed. See here, you can see on the screen it is displayed. After the contact, q1 will be nothing but equal to q2, that is nothing but equal to q. Since a redistribution occurs, so q1 will be equal to q2, that will be nothing but equal to q. So that is nothing but expressed as q1 plus q2 divided by 2. Okay, now substitute the values of q1 and q2, divide by 2. Tell me what is the value you are going to get, q1 and q2. Now after dividing that q1 plus q2 divided by 2, what is the answer you are going to get? So that answer will be the charge of q1 and charge of q2. Okay, Gokul, you said that minus zero point 0.2. Okay, let me wait for others. How about others? What about Hitesh? Yes, Hitesh. Yes, Martin. Just a minute. Just be calculating that. Yes, Martin, can you hear me? Just unmute yourself and get the answer and tell the answer. Yes, Nandini, sorry, Nandita minus 0.2. Okay, fine. Okay. So this is the answer what you are going to get. Okay. Hitesh, it's wrong. 0.6 is wrong. See here, this is the answer what you are going to get. 0.4 minus 0.8 divided by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 is common. So that is nothing but equal to minus 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 coulomb. Harshita, it's wrong. You won't get minus 0.6. The answer comes out to be minus 0.2. Okay. Minus 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Okay. So is this clear? So now the value of q1 and q2 both comes out to be as minus 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Okay. The value of q1 and q2 comes out to be minus 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Now apply the Coulomb's formula. F is equal to q1 q2 divided by F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q1 q2 divided by d square. So now the q1 and q2 you need to take it as minus 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 6, and the distance already I have calculated, that comes out to be 0.12. Okay, so substitute these things and get the answer. Calculate the F value. Yes, what is the F value? Did anyone calculate? So this will be the F dash. Okay, so in the previous case we have expressed that one as F they have given, that as 0.2 Newton. So now let us make it this one as F dash. Okay, so see, the q1 and q2 comes out to be minus 0.2, right? So since we are going to take the magnitude in case of Coulomb's force, so it is taken as positive. 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 into 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 divided by 0.12 whole square. See, just calculate the answer. What you are going to get? Everything, the substitution has been displayed on the screen itself. Just get the value of F dash. Yes, Gokul, it's 0.025 Newton. Yeah, correct. How about others? Please do calculate. Okay, Meghana, F is equal to 25 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Yeah, correct. Apart from Gokul and yeah, Rakshita is also has given the answer. Rakshita, just check out, is it 0.25 or 0.025? Nandita, 25 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Yeah, correct. Okay, fine, good. What about others? What about Hafiz, Srujan? Okay, Harshita, 25 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Yeah, good, correct. So see you, the answer has been displayed. So F dash comes out to be 25 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Yeah, good. Okay, so 25 into 10 to the power of minus 3 can be written as 0.025 Newton. So this is the answer of f dash. Okay, is this fine? Just go through about this numerical. 2 minutes. Just go through the numericals from starting to the end. Just go through for 2 minutes and let me know in case if you have any doubts regarding this numerical. ಏನಂತ
ಅದೇ ಕೆಮ್ಮು ನೆಗಡಿ ಜ್ವರ
ಹಾ,
ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಸಿರಪ್ಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು
ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾವ ಅಣ್ಣ
ಓ ಅಂತ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ರು
ಏ ಚಿನಿ
ಯಾಕೆ ಆಚೀರಿ ನಾನು ಬರ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ
ಬಂದೆ ಬಂದೆ. Yes students, any doubts or shall we move to the next numerical? So here these are the important topics, I mean important numericals what I am doing. Okay, please go through. In case any doubts, please let me know. Okay, Hitesh, no doubts. Okay, okay, fine. Hoping that you have understood this numerical. So we will move to the next topic, I mean the next numerical. So see here. So the next numerical has been displayed on the screen. Just go through about that. So they have given that here. I'll just read out. 2 point charges, 1 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb and 4 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb are 0.06 meter apart in air. Find the location of the point between them at which resultant electric field is 0. So see here, I'll just explain this numerical. See, they have given two charges. Okay, so charge q1 comes out to be value of 1 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb. Okay, so next charge q2 comes out to be 4 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb, and both the charges has been separated by a distance of 0.06 meter. Okay, and these charges are placed in air. Okay, these charges are placed in air. So now your job is to find at which point the electric field is 0. Okay, so at which point the electric field comes out to be 0, you need to calculate. Okay, see, for that I'll share that figure how you are going to write. So see here, you can see the figure which is displayed on the screen. See there, at point A we have placed charge q1. So the value of charge q1 comes out to be 1 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb. Okay, and at point B the charge q2 has been displayed. The value of that comes out to be plus 4 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb. Okay, and both the charges has been displayed from, I mean yes, both the charges has been separated by a distance of 0.06 meter. Okay, so now as you know that both are positive charges, right? So hence the electric field due to the positive charges will be directed towards the right, and the electric field due to the second charge will be directed towards the left side. So just you can see on the screen there. So now what we are going to do is, we don't know at which point the electric field is 0. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, let us take a point on that line where the two charges has been separated. So generally we are going to consider some point on that line which is denoted by point P. Okay, so let us consider at that point the electric field will be 0. Let us consider. Okay, so if point P, okay, if point P is at a distance at x from the point A, let us consider the point P is at a distance of x from the point A. Okay, hence the distance from point B to B will be how much? It will be nothing but 0.06 minus x, right? So the distance between A and B is nothing but 0.06 meter. So now we have taken that the distance between A and P is nothing but x we have considered. So obviously the distance between BP should be 0.06 minus x, right? So this is the explanation of the figure. Okay, is it fine about this explanation of the figure? I think now you have got the idea, right? So now our job is to find the value of x. what is the value of x you need to find. Okay, for that, see here, let us take d1 as x and d2 as 0.06 minus x. Okay, d1 comes out to be x and d2 is nothing but equal to 0.06 minus x. So next what we need to do is, see here, just the explanation of that same thing. Let point P be a point at a distance x from A where the resultant electric field is 0. Okay, now the electric intensity at a point P due to Q1, that is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb is. So what is the formula you are going to make use? So just write down the formula as E1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 divided by D square. Okay, once again I'm going to repeat, E1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 divided by D1 square. Okay, instead of D we shall take D1 square. Okay, see here, just I have substitute, I have displayed the same thing. The formula comes out to be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 divided by D1 square. The value of that 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is already known, that is 9 into 10 power 9, and the value of Q1 is 1 into 10 power minus 8, and the x value, D square, D1 square value is nothing but x square, right? So don't do anything, just substitute the values. Okay, and the direction of electric field is along from PB. Take this one as equation 1, consider this one as equation 1. Okay, so next, so is it fine, students? Shall we go to the equation 2? Is it clear till here for you people, or else do you have any doubts? In case if you have any doubts, please let me know. Okay, fine. So here, this is the equation 2. So this is the equation 2. Okay, see, the equation 2 is nothing but expressed as electric intensity at point P due to the second charge, that is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 8 coulomb, is expressed as E2 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q2 divided by D2 square. Again the same thing, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into, just substitute the value of Q2. So the D2 square value comes out to be as 0.06 minus x whole square. Okay, and the direction of E2 will be along PA. So equation, this will be the equation 2. Is this fine? This is equation 2. So now your job is to find, as we have considered that at P the electric field is 0, right? So if at P, at the point P, if electric field is 0, what you need to do, you need to write at point P E1 will be nothing but equal to E2, right? So if at point P we have considered that electric field is 0, right? So hence at point P E1 should be equal to E2, right? So as you are aware of this E1 value and E2 value, right? Just substitute the value of E1 and just substitute the value of E2. E1 is equal to E2. Substitute the value of E1 and E2 and get the value of X. Is it fine, students? See, at point P, E1 will be equal to E2, right? Equating equation 1 and equating equation 1 and 2. Say like this. Sorry. Okay. So this is how we are going to equate equation 1 and 2. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 into 10 to the power of minus 8 divided by x square is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 4 into 10 to the power of minus 8 divided by 0.06 minus x whole square. Okay, so just substitute, just go through what are the things get cancelled out and just find the value of x. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನು?
ಅದೇ ಅವರು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರು. ಚೆಕಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ. Okay students, we have left out with 1 minute. Do one thing, just calculate the value of x. Okay, so calculate the value of x, and in the next class I'm going to tell you what is the value of x. Okay, just you can verify the value of x. Okay, is this fine? Okay, with this thing we will conclude today's class. Just go through the both the numericals what we have solved today. It is very important from the point of examination. Okay, so just go through. So in case if you have any doubt, you can let me in the next class. Okay students, thank you.
ನೋಡು ಮಾಮ 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 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿಲಿ ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಪಾಪಗಿದು
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಏನು ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಸರ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು. ನಾವಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೆ, ಅವನ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹಾಕೋಣ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಹೋಯ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ.
ನೀನು ಹೋದ್ರು ಬೇಡ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮನೆ. ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಉಂಟಂದ ಒಂದ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹಿಂಗೇನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಂಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜ್ವರ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.